Sabaidi Pinong. It's starting to get a little bit cold here in Austria. It's the first cold days. Nothing like a little bit of warm coffee, warm it up. So I was not able to get these microphones to get a reasonable piano sound without that distortion on the peaks. So let's just be like closer with the telephone so you can hear my voice, and then let's see what it sounds like today. We're gonna play the Bach every way that we feel it. 3/4 B flat. We got BWV 890. So how does that go, right? Well, it's 3/4, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Why are we playing the fugue? Oh, we started at we left off here, I guess. So we're going right to the fugue. So we played the prelude, which was, I don't think we played that. We definitely didn't play that. I think the last thing we played was 889, which is that A minor. I better check the channel, but we did play this. That's right. 12/16. For some reason the melody though. I mean, I know that melody, but okay, because I played the rhythm wrong. That I remember. Okay. So we did play that. Okay, so now we just played the fugue, okay? Oh right, and with the special rhythm. Okay, so this is B flat major fugue of the 890. So we'll start with the second half of 890. Every piece in this book is divided into two. So there's the prelude and the fugue. The fugue's the second half. So here we go. 1 and 2. That's not quite right. Okay. Oh, that's a fifth. That's why. Interesting. Okay, it was correct. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry to disturb the peace. Let's get back to the... Sorry to disturb the peace. You know what I'm saying? No. actually like happy music, you know. It's an interesting subject. Because you can't just always have it. If you always have happy music, it doesn't work. It's so sad, right? Nope. Sorry. Was that correct? Because I don't think he intended it to get that sad at that one point like that. Let's see. I must have played something wrong. Okay, but this was okay. So I played it wrong. That's the right way. Let's go back 2 measures so we get the feeling of it here. That's right that time. Didn't it sound different the last time I played it? This one measure here is. Okay, just like imagine all these slanting lines, right? Really angular, but then coming together in like an architectural, beautiful space. But coming into it with triangular and hard lines. Okay, let's just accept that that's probably historically correct what Bach wrote, right? You never know over the years. It's always with paper. They didn't have computers, so that paper can get wet. Now, that was right. So that chord right there just seems like I kept it. That's a beautiful thing when you're like learning music as a child or at any age. There's this thing where like you hear a song and it's so beautiful, but as soon as you touch it, you kill it. You know what I mean? So like you hear this. There's like Pink Floyd, from Comfortably Numb. And it sounds so good, but you play it like I just did, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, that's just those 4 notes. It's so mechanical, So that's probably what's happening here, where if I could just relax and not play the notes so much, but more listen to it, like I'm laying back on the bed, just like, high on marijuana or something. Then let's see. But that's E flat. So. Now that time it sounded different, so maybe I am playing something wrong. Because it's not A flat. I play A flat by mistake, maybe. Let's see. Oh, this is the next measure. My fault. Here it comes. The next measure. Here we go. That's funny. That's it. So, okay, we get it now. Okay, concentrate. Back to the music, right? Enough game, fun and games. You know what he's doing here emotionally, right? Da 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 da. I was experimenting with that other microphone. That would have totally distorted there if I. So now I can do it. Play a little bit. So that was. what that rhythm really was there. It was, so we say, we're counting eighth notes, right? Well, these are eighth notes. But then we had a 30 second there. So it'd be like, if we really were doing 30 seconds here all the way through, it would just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? What's that Prince thing? Prince wrote something like that one time. Okay, so like, so, da, 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 da. And he's like, that's what he wrote. Okay, so, okay, let's try it. Okay, let's do it again. Octaves. This is right towards the end of the piece, you know, so he's like, just that emotional recapitulation that Bach does, where it's like all coming together or all falling apart, right? See, look, it's all falling apart. It's not a Disneyland happy ending, okay? It's kind of effed up, actually, right? Or is it? It isn't, in terms of that. That's like Romeo and Juliet, you know? Ah, yes. The patience that's required to write this kind of music and to write Shakespeare is that one thing to notice is if whatever you do with your art or your creation, keep in mind that some of these really wonderful artists that are so impactful and so beautiful and rich are able to not give you the answer, not give themselves the answer, accept the complexity of reality, kind of a thing. So it's like Romeo and Juliet. Does she love him? Yes. No. Yes. Does he love her? Yes. Can he get with her? No. Why not? Because the families don't get along together. But can they connect? Yes. But do they understand each other? No. So can they try to be together? Yes. Does it work out? No. Can they try a second time? Yes. So that's life, you know, yes, no, yes, no. And in the end, you know, some of the great art, that's one of the aspects that if you don't like that, if you'd rather just say, hey, just say, if you want that, you can do that. But, you know, it won't be the intense kind of like super art stuff. It'll just be a children's song, so that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's also music. There's definitely music, right? Okay, so now we're into a new piece, BWV 891. We got 5 flats. So it's D flat major, which brings us to the B flat minor. And this one is the B flat minor. You can see, because he's starting off with that chord, you can see that with the B in the root and the D in the minor third in the right hand, which sounds like, okay? And there's that A natural right there, so he's definitely going to be doing that kind of Egyptian sounding music. How do we do that? That's with that B flat minor. Like church music. So, I mean, that Gothic kind of church music. So there's all kinds of church music. This is in D flat major, right? So then that other kind of American church music, like, you know, gospel music stuff. But we're not doing all that. We're doing D flat major, but no, B flat minor. And let's do it. This is an interesting piece. It looks like it's a 4-page prelude, so let's just see what happens with this. Oh, it's in cut time, so it's like, we in the right place here? Everything organized? Okay, I think so. Then how about bring this to the center of the piano? Okay, so. And G is flat. Gotta remember that. And there's a D flat. Oof. Oof. So there's that D flat major. What is this here? Piano. Don't need to have the piano. Yes. Yes, Bach. Okay, because he can take care of you. Okay, it's gonna be some tough times. Okay, but he's gonna take care of you. It's gonna hurt, but guess what? I think humans have hurt before. I don't know, you tell me. What does that mean in there harmonically? Oh, because it's an A flat major? Let's just quickly see what that is. It's C flat because it's C flat. Okay, let's place, what does that sound like here? So G. It's C flat major. That's what he's playing. So instead of, that's a B, what we call B major, but it says C flat major here. That's interesting. Okay, I didn't get that. So C flat major. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, that C flat. Why not? Here's a C. It's a B, but it's a C flat. And then here's the major third, the E of what we would call C major, but it's B flat major or C flat major. Okay. Okay. Now at least I understand the feeling of it here. Now D flat and the A flat. Oh. This is where you have to just read the notes. You know what I mean? And the G flat. And now there's this C flat again. And why would we? So if we were in this key playing like essentially what I think of as F sharp major, but in this case it's it's G flat major, okay? So what we're just doing with a little bit of that, with a little bit of the major sixth there in the root, then we're actually going to C flat major instead of that B. Okay, I think I get it. I mean harmonically. Again, the bridge, right? I mean, I get the emotion. The emotion is so simple. But then you say, well, what are the notes that are written on the paper? And how can you bridge that to the emotion? And how can you bridge back from the emotion to the stuff on the paper? because that's the secret to the reading it, not just improvising music, right? So this was B flat and G flat. So D flat here. Okay, that's not. It's going from B flat to A flat. Okay. C flat and G flat. C flat and G flat and A flat. Okay. Oh, because it's A flat. See, on the left hand, it was the A flat. I needed to play, I was playing something like the B flat or something. Yeah, I was playing the B flat. I should have played the A flat. I was playing this. Should have been playing that. Okay, so the A flat is here. I always get confused because here's like the A is right here, but the A flat is there. That's the B flat. I sometimes think of that as A flat, but it's not. So this is A flat, this is G flat, this is A flat, this is B flat. So here's that A flat. Here we go. Here's that C flat again. A flat. Pick up the E right here. Again, the C flat, so I was trying to be able to rationalize that. What chord is that? It feels like, okay, it feels like E flat minor. So, and there's a C flat and E flat minor. Is that right? So let's just do E flat minor right quick. E flat, F natural, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, it's true, D flat, E flat. Okay, so we're in E flat minor here, and that's why we're going to have a C flat. So that was the C flat, C flat, B flat, and again the C flat. And now the right hand C flat. And again. Now C natural as we change keys. And D natural too, to get us to this chord, which is the F, the G flat, and the F. So that's going to be that major seventh and the E here. Right? Yeah. Again, this C flat, because that's kind of like a leading tone, but it's getting back to E flat minor. And still C flat. Excuse me. And then this is cool. So that shows us the C flat is doing something, it's different. It's for this G flat major. So that's the fourth of G flat major. So G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat. What's the key we're talking about? Oh yeah, F natural, G flat. So when I play that, I think of it as F sharp major, but it's called G flat major. If it's G flat major, then you're going to want to have that C flat right there. Okay, we understand. We're learning. Now B flat, C. Oh, whoops. So we ended here. We ended with G flat, which is this note. Cut time, so one more time. Now here we're going to do the C natural. We're in C natural again. Is that right? The G flat down. And then the B flat, F, and the D flat. G flat again. This tritone with the A flat. Changes it halfway up to go to major, and it just uplifts the emotion so deeply. So it's like, just it again. So. One more time. So you already had the F in the root. It sounds so hard to jump back in and play it right. So there we go. That's all right. let's get out, do some errands, and then we'll come back to the fugue of the 5 flats.